Hi, I'm Joni Patry, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, today I want to talk about the new moon, and the new moon will occur February 20th. And this new moon happens to occur at 7 degrees of Aquarius in the nakshatra Shatabishak. Now, I am talking about the sidereal Vedic placements in the sky, not tropical Western. But this is so incredibly important. This new moon is, I want you to know, a huge turning point, especially in the United States of America. Man, are there going to be some changes. So before I get going with that, I want to remind everyone to sign up for my free newsletter where you can get all of my predictions delivered free to your email address weekly. Why wouldn't you want that? And on top of that, as you go to my website, which is galacticcenter.org, where you sign up for my free newsletter, take note of my magazine. It's Joni Patry's Astrology Insights. In that magazine, we interview people. There are so many articles of metaphysical information. And this month, we are going to be interviewing Vedic astrologer Mark Boney. So pay attention, go there, sign up for the magazine. And also, I have a brand new book called Astrologer's Secrets, My Best Tools and Techniques. And you can find that book on Amazon. Just go to Galactic Center and click on books. It'll take you right there to purchase my brand new book that I am so very, very proud of. It's my 40 years of information and tools and techniques I have discovered. All right, so let's get going because this is a monumental new moon. Why do I say that? It happens on the exact degree that the moon is in the United States of America's chart. I use the Kelleher chart, which is so accurate. I've used it for many, many years. It is the chart for the signing of the Declaration of Independence, which is July 4th, 1776, 6:30 p.m. in Philadelphia. And this chart works. So this new moon happens to fall 7 degrees of Aquarius on the moon in the United States chart, meaning that there's a new beginning starting over for the U.S. And that will affect everyone in the world. It's monumental what's going to happen, the change. Now, the nakshatra Shatabishak, that particular nakshatra is called the 100 Healers. So something's about to be healed politically around the world with this. Furthermore, it's called the Sky Watcher. We may be getting some very pertinent and interesting information concerning what has been out in space all of this time. And all of us have been wondering, when is our government going to come clean about the aliens, the extraterrestrials out in space? I think we're going to get some very interesting information finally. Now, of course, many people won't believe it, even with facts. It's the way it is. People believe what they want. But there's going to be information that's going to blow our minds coming. Now, this new moon, we have Venus and Jupiter now together in the sign of Pisces, which can be very enlightening. This can bring a new awareness. And right around this time, too, we have Neptune that's entered into Pisces, where it will remain for many years to come, at least about 12 years. And this is going to open our eyes to a new way of perceiving our world and energy with healing, with space, with inventions. The world is about to open to a whole new way of existence. No more of this old behind the scenes darkness or difficulty. We now can see truth, and we now can be clear about things. We can be free. Now, I know a lot's going to happen because, we're always dealing with the polarity of different forces, the dark, the light. Yes, this is going to be a time of where the darkness will kick in, dig its heels in to try to extinguish the light. But the light's there. We can't deny it anymore. The truth is what I'm really talking about. This is an incredible time for change. It's right before the massive downpour of things that are about to happen in the month of March. Shakeups in the world you won't believe. So this is Shatabishak, that nakshatra deals with the Sky Watcher, space, inventions, discoveries, and it also particularly deals with astrology and the metaphysical arts. This is becoming more vogue, more aware. Realize that astrology is mathematical, scientific. People don't realize what astrology really and truly is. They think it's just talking about their sun signs, and it's just a way of entertainment. And I've got news for you. If you follow the Vedic perspective of the mathematical calculations, you will realize how mathematically profound it is. I mean, even Einstein worked with astrology and believed in it. This is not anything that people realize unless they have studied it. And these truths are about to become open. No, it's not going to consume our world yet because there's too much ignorance out there, but it's opening. There's this light that's coming about with healing. Healing hard to cure diseases too, which can mean revelations in healing and how healing is possible for the things that we thought were impossible to heal. Now, another thing that I see happening with this chart that's so amazing is Mercury will be traveling in Capricorn. So this brings together some communications and talks where we're going to start being able to really talk things out politically in the world. Maybe bring some closure to some of the wars and things that have been not making sense. I really think this new moon is exciting, but I'll tell you what, 5 days before this new moon is the day around the 15th of February when Saturn comes together exactly with the sun. So there's a heaviness. Saturn's sun brings out, and this new moon is very close to Saturn. So there is a new sense of responsibility for the future, that we have to take responsibility for what the world is truly about and end the illusions of deceit, denial, and lies. All of this, the truth, and I've been talking about for a long time, but this is truly the year. The cat's out of the bag, and we know what we're dealing with on so many humanistic issues, because this new moon happens to be in Aquarius, which is the sign of humanity. This is the birth of a new world, that the seed is being planted. Now, I know that it is just the seed that's being planted. I'm not saying we're going to see the realization of it yet, but we have to start somewhere. And this is where it all begins to start, with the seed of Aquarius being planted with this new moon. And yes, it's with Saturn. So Saturn's about being responsible, disciplined, focused. And Saturn is reality. That is what's being displayed for us, the truth and reality of things. People can believe it if they want, or not believe it if they want. I choose to believe the truth, and I know you do too. So with that, I'd like to close. Remember, if you would like more information about my new book, my magazine, or my newsletter, go to galacticcenter.org. And if you would like to learn Vedic astrology, join our community. Go to University of Vedic Astrology.com. Thank you.